Ethan Pinto. I'm a musician, live in Kansas City. Play bass, play piano. An idea that I really got in my head when I was in high school was people that can talk through their instruments, people that are able to kind of obviously express, but really like talk through their instruments and kind of tell people what they're thinking. I'm generally a quiet person. I really am not like that with a bunch of people. And this is probably the only, if you want to say extrovert, this is like the only real extroverted side of me. It's playing this stuff, playing it live, like totally comfortable on stage, but like maybe public speaking or something like that is totally different. It's just like the ability to just talk or just think and do whatever through this. So I really like R&B and soul music, probably more than a lot of the other music I listen to. So trying to be like lyrical and melodic on an instrument like this, which isn't typically meant for that kind of stuff, that's probably the biggest thing that I try to put in everything I make. Trying to be, you know, in the way of R&B and soul, just really intentful, soulful, lyrical. I mean, my mom kind of got me into music, weirdly enough. She would play like Frank Sinatra or something around the house, and it kind of got me into it. But like I've always known, like I've told a ton of people, like I've known since maybe 5th or 6th grade, like this is exactly what I was going to try to do. I was going to move to Kansas City or Chicago or wherever and just trying to play with other people. But I don't know, I don't think there's anything I do right now that's better, shows exactly like who I am than playing music. Like I've always kind of done this, whether it was taking piano lessons as a little kid or getting into playing with people here in Kansas City. So I've definitely always known. It's like the creation part, I guess. Like especially kind of growing up in small town Poplar Bluff, it's like, you know, what can I do to better myself, I guess? What can I do to kind of show people who I am? I'm typically quiet, or at least I was really quiet in high school, and some of y'all knew me. But that's the creation part, because sometimes like it just depends on what the day's like, because like things come to mind that like I've never thought of before. Like I'll end up recording something for somebody that, you know, kind of reflects where I'm at right now, like where my head's at, kind of how life is going. It's definitely an amazing release, especially when you like finish something too. So that's probably one of the bigger parts to it, just being able to create something and put your name on the top of it, I guess. So it was like one of those, everybody's playing what they want and we have a couple of instruments left and you can kind of pick what you want, but everything's full. The bass player, and I was like, all right, cool. No, I fell in love right away, especially because I'm not really someone that like tends to, you know, like do the same thing as other people. Like I couldn't be like in a section with all the other kids that were playing like clarinet or whatever, so it was kind of perfect to be the only person to kind of do this throughout school, and then kind of took it and ran with it, I guess. Interesting enough, I kind of want to pivot and go into recording, because ever since, you know, moving up here, I put this whole thing together, tried to, you know, help other people recording and stuff too. So honestly, if I could get a job, you know, working in a studio, or at some point, I don't know, open up a studio, that would be kind of insane. So 5 years down the road, like if I could work somewhere, kind of get some experience, you know, I might recruit some people, some friends, and see if we can open something up later on down the road. As much as I understand, you know, helping people, like, this is my way, I guess, of helping people, you know, at some point. It just, again, I'm always knew. I think I started taking piano lessons when I was like 2. If I could say I always knew since then I guess I've always known since then.